What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. Just want to say happy Thursday to everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw here for today was Gemini, so we're going to go ahead and get it started. But happy Thursday, guys. Hope you're all well. Today is the first day of Mercury retrograde, so with that being said, hope you guys are doing well. Hope everything's going all right. But regardless, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it. Just want to say hello to everybody. What's going on? Julia, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. How are you? What's happening, Shelby? Hey, Awakening with Alchemy. How are you guys doing? Hope all is well. So let's go ahead and get it started, okay? Jumping on into our first zodiac sign of the day, we're going to have a look here at the Gemini. All right, what's going on here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves two more shuffles, and then we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on for the Gemini gang? Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a fellow Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Tower in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we do have here the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And then the outcome here for you is going to be the Hangman in the reverse position. So let's take a look here and see what's going on. So Gemini's coming on into your next 24 hours. Nine of Swords in reverse here, Tower in reverse. You could be connecting with a Scorpio, you might be dealing with a Pisces. I definitely want to say though, something seems to be quite a relief here for you moving into your next 24. And the reason why I say that is because of the Nine of Swords in reverse. When this is in the reverse position, it feels like there's been some sort of relief. So there's something that's going to be a big relief here for you. I think it has a lot to do with the Tower reverse, because Tower reversed usually kind of represents avoiding something or like avoiding a situation. So I think you're relieved that you get to miss out on something in the next 24 hours. Maybe you're relieved that you miss out on a hangout. Maybe you got invited to go somewhere you didn't want to go, and then it ends up not happening, and you're like, whew, okay, I don't have to be the person that looks like an a-hole because I decided not to go. Plans were canceled. You know, me as a Cancer, you know, there will be times where I say yes to plans that I didn't even want to be a part of, but I said yes because I felt bad. And then when they end up getting canceled, it's like, oh my God, the Lord heard me today. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, it could be something simple like that for Gemini. Of course, though, if that's not what your situation is, don't worry about it. But we start out here, like I mentioned, right, with the Nine of Swords reversed here to the Tower reversed. You feel relieved because there's something here that you're able to avoid. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with here, you are going to be dealing with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this is telling me right now, you probably haven't had much space from something. And that's why you're glad you get to avoid it in the next 24 hours. For Geminis that are in relationships, maybe this is kind of correlating to feel like, you know, you've been around your partner too much. Maybe it's just been a little too much being around your partner or being around a person, because considering that you feel like something's been attached to you from the hip, it's like it's nice to get a break from it. So it could very well likely even be work. Maybe you've just been working your butt off at your job and it's like, oh my God, a day off? Yeah, that's just fucking fantastic. So nonetheless, for Geminis, looking at the outcome for your next 24 hours, the Hangman in reverse here for you. This is pretty much just saying it feels nice to detach. It feels nice to kind of unwind and be in my own energy and be kind of separated from something that you've been surrounded by for a while. It's going to be quite a relief here for you. So like I mentioned, it could literally be a person. It could be your partner. It could be your job. It could be, you know, friends that invited you out somewhere. It's like, it's just nice to detach because you've been around someone or something for far too long. You need to be in your own energy and in your own space. Okay. All right, my Gemini peeps, with that being said, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in. So we started out here with the air signs for today's daily reading. We're going to go ahead and do air, earth, water, fire. Jumping on into our earth sign, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn and see what we got going on. So what's going to be showing up here, please, for the Cappy? I want to say happy birthday, by the way, Capricorn. Hope you're excited. Hope your season is starting really, really well here so far, and I hope you're looking towards a fantastic and happy birthday. So what do we got showing up here for the Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, let's see what's going on here for you. Starting out here with the overall energy of your read, we do have here the Eight of Swords. So, Eight of Swords coming on in here for you. You could be connecting here potentially with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we have the World in reverse. What you're dealing with, we have here the Eight of Pentacles, and then the outcome here for Capricorn is going to be the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. So, for Capricorn's next 24 hours, Eight of Swords here, World in reverse. I kind of get the feeling here for you that you're pretty much not over or done with something just yet. Something here's on your mind for sure, and whatever's on your mind seems to be an open cycle. It seems to be a cycle here that has not yet come to a full completion. So you're figuring things out right now. I kind of feel like you're figuring out intuitively, like you're figuring out where you stand with somebody. Looking at what you're dealing with here being the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you put a lot of work into some kind of relationship in your life. Keep in mind when I say the term relationship, it could be a relationship that doesn't have to be romanticized. It could be a relationship to a friend, family member, lover. So you're in a space right now where you're kind of thinking about a relationship of some sort in your life and kind of feeling out like where you want to go or where you stand with that person. I mean, looking at the outcome here being the Ace of Cups reversed, I don't feel like you are that interested, Capricorn, in pursuing a future relationship with this individual. Because Ace of Cups reversed here could be a card that represents unrequited love, or it could represent that there's, you know, not a lot of fulfillment coming in, and considering that you don't feel very happy with the person or the current situation surrounding the two of you, that might be why you want to take a step back. So Capricorns, I kind of get a vibe here for you that, you know, you've been in your head, you know, should I continue to have a future relationship with this person? Should I split and go my separate ways? I think you've been taking a lot into account, and you've been doing a lot of work figuring it out, but I think that truly you know what you want. And I think for the most of you, it's probably to kind of split and do your own thing, and just know that that's okay. Like if you're a Capricorn right now and you're ready to do your own thing, you're ready to kind of leave a relationship in the past and just go ahead and connect with other people and do other things, you have the freedom to do so. And if you feel like that is the best approach for you, then therefore take that approach. You know, don't feel guilty, don't feel bad. What you're doing isn't wrong, and I think that that needs to be acknowledged. Remember, if we're not happy with somebody, or if we're not happy with certain situations in our lives, we're not obligated to stay there. And even though some people might not be happy hearing that, it's the truth. So Capricorns, if there's something you want to walk out of, if there's something that you feel is just not for you anymore, you have the absolute right to do so. Always go with what you truly feel is what you want and what the best decision for you is, okay? All right, Team Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our earth. We're going to go ahead and we did our air, we did our earth. We're going to go ahead and hop on in now into our water signs, and we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Pisces gang. Let's see what we got going on here, baby. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on? What messages are going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, my fish, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy here is going to be the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Temperance. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Knight of Pentacles, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you, we do have here the 10 of Wands. Okay, Piscean, so let's see what's going on here for you. First things first, Knight of Cups in reverse here, all the way to the Temperance card. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius if I haven't mentioned that already. Knight of Cups reversed is kind of the card that represents you're not wanting to kind of pursue a situation any longer. And I see here with the Temperance card, you're saying that you're good where you're at. So Pisces, I feel like you don't want to go any step further than where you are. You're kind of comfortable here. You want to take things slow. Looking at what you're dealing with being the Knight of Pentacles, you're not in a rush anywhere. You're not trying to make anything happen too fast or too suddenly. And looking at the outcome here, though, 10 of Wands, Ten of Wands here is a card that represents kind of like a burden kind of energy. And I think one of the biggest reasons here for you Pisces that you'd rather take things slow is because you have, history with taking things quick. Maybe you've been in a situation where you've took things a little fast with someone and the way it turned out didn't particularly make you happy. So it's like, I'm trying to avoid that. I'd rather take things slow and enjoy the ride than rush into something too quickly. But I kind of get a feeling that if this is love related Pisces, you want to take things slow, but the person you're dealing with might want to go fast. And I think that maybe that's kind of hard to balance and deal with because you are good where you're at, but the person you're dealing with keeps on wanting more. And that could be a little frustrating for some Pisceans that are dealing with that. That could definitely be what's upsetting you and bothering you. And I think that, of course, the best advice that I could say, the best remedy for anything is communication. You should communicate what you want out of this situation, especially if it's a love-related situation. You should communicate what you want out of your relationship with this person and that you want to move things slow. You're not comfortable with going so quickly, but somebody else might, be wanting to move a lot faster than you. If it's not about how another person wants to go quicker than you, this could just be about you guys taking preventative measures to take things in life slower rather than doing it too quickly and learn to enjoy the ride. The truth is in life, we never know how long we're going to have a situation around, whether it's a person around, whether it is a great financial situation, a great job, we never know how long the great things we have in our lives are going to be welcome and stayed in our lives. So we got to live it up and enjoy it as much as possible. I feel like sometimes people often try to, rush to the next biggest, best outcome that they can have rather than sitting back and kind of relaxing and enjoying the ride and enjoying what they have right in front of them. And I feel like that's the main point of this reading here for you Pisces. It's like, I'm not here to rush. I'm not here to go to my next goal super quickly. I'm here to relax and enjoy the ride. So I think that's a very good reading here for you for sure. And I don't think there's anything wrong with taking things slow in life. You don't need to rush anything. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Pisces, okay? All right, my beautiful fish, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, though, for tuning in, Pisces. It means a lot to me, all right? So we did the air, we did the earth, we did the water. Hopping on into our fire signs now, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Sagittarian gang. So let's see what we got going on here for the Sagittarius, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, hey, Marlene, thank you for tuning in. How are you? Hope you're well. By the way, what's up, Red Skies as well? Hey, Pisces love. Hey, Mark, how are all of my moderator family doing? Hope you guys are doing good, man. Thank you everybody as well for tuning in. Really appreciate ya. What do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Sagittarian, we're going to get one more shuffle and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. What is going on? Saggy, overall energy here for you is going to be the Judgment card. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Scorpio here for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, we got the Death in reverse. What you're dealing with, we have here the Three of Swords. And then looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Four of Pentacles. So Sagittarians, let's see what is up with you. Coming into your next 24 hours, Judgment here, Devil in reverse. Scorpionic energy and Capricorn energy, you could be dealing with one or the other. I think right now you're giving yourself a chance to let shit go, okay? That's what it definitely looks like here to me. It's like, I'm giving myself a chance to let things go. I'm not going to try to harp on the past. I'm not going to try to harp on anything. I'm going to just try to let it all go. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, Three of Swords. Three of Swords represents pain. And, with the outcome here being the Four of Pentacles, I think it's about more so pain that you've been holding on to. So kind of like the main focal point of the reading here for you is that you're trying to let go of pain that you've been holding on to for a long time. I think this is you guys saying like, I've held on to this for so long. It's about time for it to be let go of. It's about time for me to release this from my life. And even though it's not going to be necessarily an easy journey, I have to try. I can't just sit here and say, hey, this is never going to happen. Like, I'm never going to be able to heal. People get caught in that mindset all the time where they think that they're never going to be able to heal from whatever it is they've gone through. And the truth is that eventually we're all going to move on from everything that's bothering us. Eventually we're all going to heal, even if it takes longer than what we expected. It happens. Healing is something that's inevitable. So I feel for you, Sag, it's one of those things where it's like you've been upset about something for the longest time, and you've felt for the longest time that you could never move on. You can never let it go, but you're saying to yourself, I have to try. I have to try this time. I got to settle down, buckle up, and commit to try to release all this energy because it's time for me to move forward in my life. And I think that there is absolutely nothing wrong with giving it a try. Hey, you try it. It doesn't work out at one point in time. One point or the other, you're going to heal, right? But you very well likely could try this time and be like, you know what? I am ready, actually. I can see it now that I'm ready to let go of everything. And it could be a really beautiful experience and a beautiful release. So you just try it, see what happens, and don't beat yourself up about it if you're still hurt, if you're still upset. It'll take time. Healing happens at its own pace. There is no timestamp on healing. There is no set date. There is no certain amount of months that, people can heal. It all happens to every person and to every individual differently. So, you know what? Give it a try and see what happens, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our Sagittarian peeps. So far we also finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. So we're going to jump back on into the air signs now, and we're going to have a look here at the Aquarius gang. So let's see what we got going on here for Team Aqua, baby. Messages here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. And you're very welcome, by the way, Zeta Zoo. Appreciate that. Thank you, my love. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, overall energy here for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Devil. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then the outcome here for Aquarius is going to be the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. So Aquarius, what's going on here for you, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's crack-a-lack? And what's poppin'? Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil. So I do feel for your next 24 hours, there are some changes you wish to implement into your life regarding something that you're feeling kind of attached to, because the Devil card could be attachment. It could be like this feeling of being tied and bound. It's like, I don't want something here to I don't want to be tied and bound to a situation, but it almost feels like you can't help it, So this is kind of one of those energies that you want to be detached from. Having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse here is a card that represents that there's a lack of communication. So I feel like right now, you're not physically talking to somebody and somebody isn't physically around, but it's like I still feel like I can't stop thinking about them. I still feel like I can't stop having feelings for them. And keep in mind, we're not just talking about romance and love. This could be a friend of yours or something like that too. But you have this feeling right now where it's like, no matter how much I want to detach from somebody, I just feel like I can't. Like I feel so tied and bound to them. And I want that to change. And looking at the outcome here for you being the Four of Pentacles in reverse, moving into your next 24 hours, this is kind of a representation that you're trying to detach. Here's what I've learned. We can't change our feelings. Our feelings are our feelings, but what the most important thing is that we can always be mindful of our intentions and we can always be mindful of our actions. I remember many times in my life where I've gone through situations where I knew that somebody wasn't good for me, but unfortunately, even though they weren't good for me, I still was very much so connected to them. And what I learned is that I can't help how I feel, but I can help with what it is I do. And that was the game changer for me, right? That was the massive game changer in my life. And I definitely want to pass this down to you. And, if this resonates and if this helps. If you find yourself still stuck or you find yourself still kind of tied and bound to a person and you really wish to let go of them, just know and understand that what you're feeling towards that person and that tied and bound energy you're feeling is absolutely healthy, normal, and okay, because it's not something you can change. It's your feelings and emotions, and those will show up however they do. But what you can change is your action. So what you can do is you can take preventative action to make sure that you're not around that person, because if we've ever heard that term, out of sight, out of mind, the more we can kind of detach from the person physically and even on social media and things of that nature, the more we can detach in many different ways, the more we can kind of pull our energy away from this person, right? So that could be along the lines of blocking them on social media, deleting the pictures you have with you and this person, blocking their number, telling your friends that you don't want this person to be a topic of discussion. Whatever you can do to kind of physically, mentally detach, it'll definitely help in the long term. And like I said, I mentioned this to a zodiac sign earlier. It's like in terms of moving on, inevitably we're all bound to move on. So whatever you feel tied and bound to right now will not last forever. So take as much preventative measures as you can, Aquarius, and do everything you can to limit and restrict being around this person's energy. And in due time, you'll feel better. Remember, you can't change your feelings, but you can very much so take the action that'll work best in your favor. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that's what's in store here for you. Of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in nonetheless. nonetheless. All right, so we finished up the air sign. We're going to go ahead and jump on now into our earth signs, and we're going to have a look here at the Taurus. Let's see what we got going on here for the bull gang, baby. What's going to be showing up here for Taurus? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, baby, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves 2 more shuffles, and then we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, all is well. Let's see what's showing up here for my bull gang. All right, Taurus, coming on into your next 24 hours. Overall energy here for you is going to be the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fellow earth sign like a fellow Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Six of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Devil. And then looking at the outcome here for you, we do have here the Judgment. I'm seeing the Devil coming out quite a lot today. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Devil is a mercurial card. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that, but I could have sworn that the Devil was Mercury energy. But regardless, taking a look here into your next 24 hours, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Six of Pentacles in the upright position. Let's talk about it, Taurus. I feel like you're not giving yourself an equal opportunity, and I definitely get the vibe that you're selling yourself short. I don't know why I see this showing up for Taurians, and this is not going to resonate to every Taurian out there, but for the Taurians that are vibing a little bit lower, there is a message I have here for you that's going to be very important for you. You are not giving yourself the equal opportunity as you give to everybody else. You are not giving yourself the validation as you give to everybody else. You are not giving the love to yourself as you are giving to everybody else. There are some bull gang members, some Taurus members out here right now at this moment in time who do not feel put together and whole. And they feel that they can fill in the cracks and gaps in other people because it's easier to love others at this time than it is to love themselves. And that, my friends, is what the Devil is. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here being the Devil, it's as if you're tied and bound to this ideology that you're incomplete, that you're only half full, when you could be completely fulfilled in the long term if you really worked at that. And with the outcome here being the Judgment card, it's very much so tying back to the way that you judge yourself, to the way that you view yourself, in comparison to the way that you view other people and the statures that you hold other people to. Taurus, this is, like I said, not going to be for every Taurus out there. It's not going to resonate to every Taurus out there, but for the Taurians that are vibing a little bit lower than usual right now, I feel like the biggest thing that's happening is that you're comparing a lot of other people to yourself, and you're looking at your own self and feeling as if you're only half full when other people are a full glass. That's not true, Taurus. You're enough. You're more than enough. You have so many more gifts than you could ever imagine. You are so capable of so much more than you can ever see. And I think that it's really hard when we don't feel like we're enough in our lives, because what ends up happening is we do everything in the world for others, but we never do anything back to ourselves. And Taurus, I think that the best piece of advice that I can give you right now is that you need to recognize that all the love you're giving to other people and the way that you're viewing other people is the way that you need to start viewing yourself. You're important, you matter, and you are worthy. If you feel that all other people in your life are worthy of all these beautiful things, why can't you be as well? I used to be a person who would constantly put myself down, who would constantly feel like I was never enough. So this kind of reading for me hits home. Because I've been there before. I've been that person who was like, everybody else, they deserve the world, you know? Like, I had so much love to give to everyone in my life. I was like, they deserve the world, they deserve everything, and I would do everything in my power to make other people happy. And, I thought to myself, but I don't deserve it because, I don't know, I'm just not enough to have that kind of life. And what I soon started to learn to realize is that I was selling myself short and I was bullshitting myself. Remember, your life is based upon the stories you tell yourself. And if you tell yourself that you're not enough, you're going to be living a life and living a story that is basically you not being enough, right? So the important thing is change the story, change the script. Remember, if you can see other people in an image where they're amazing and where they're perfect and they're whole, why can't you see that about yourself? If other people are worthy and deserving of it, why aren't you? So start shifting your story, because you have the power to rewrite the story you tell yourself every day. It's incredibly powerful, guys. I used to have a very, very sad and negative story, and I wrote that script and I changed it to everything that I wanted my life to be. And guess what? I started to see that manifest. So for Taurians that resonate with this, I know it's not going to be a lot of you guys, but for those of you that do, Take all that into consideration. You're enough. You're worthy. You're so fucking deserving. You don't even see it right now. And the way that you can really change that is by changing the story you tell yourself, the way you view yourself. And at the end of the day, once you start changing up that story, you'll see the results. Okay? All right, my beautiful Taurian peeps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I'm sending my love out to you. I hope you guys definitely start to see that shift soon. All right. By the way, Stephanie S., thank you. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't say I thank you earlier. It was a deep reading, but thank you seriously for the generous $50 donation. Let's see what you said over here. You said, "Happy New Year, Anthony. Best wishes to you and your fabulous moderators. They're always so courteous and welcoming. Much love to all." Well, thank you. I appreciate that donation. Have a happy New Year to you as well. New Year is coming soon. I'm personally very excited for 2023. I hope you guys are too. There's something about this year that I feel very, very good at, or very, very good. Like, there's something good about it. Okay. There's a good aura that I'm feeling for sure. But like I said, thank you for your donation. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. And of course, shout out to the moderator gang. Moderator gang's always loving and welcoming. And that's what I love so much about my chat and my community. I feel like not even just moderators, everybody in general, you guys are always naturally very loving, welcoming, and warm people. And I love that about my community. And always know, guys, you guys are more than welcome to come here to chat amongst one another and to talk, to have a good time, to check in with each other. And, this is like, granted, you guys are watching, the tarot show and everything. You guys are also here to connect with each other and have a good time as well. And that's what I love so much about my community. And we keep it popping and we keep it positive here. And I love that. And I want to thank every single one of you guys for all the energy that you bring to the reads and that you bring to the live stream, because it's really freaking awesome. It's like no other. Seriously. I always tell people this. I have a soul family on YouTube like no other, and the energy you guys bring is marvelous. So thank you guys for that. Okay. All right, guys. Anyways, keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward now. We did just finish up our earth sign. So we did our air, we did our earth. We're hopping on into our water, and we're going to have a look here at the Cancer. Let's see what's going on here for Cancer, baby. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? What's showing up here for the Cancer, baby? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Oh, Beauty Rush, I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome on in. And thank you, Ani. I try my best to be, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What do we got showing up here for Cancer? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy here for you is going to be the Tower in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Scorpio for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Ten of Wands in reverse, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We do have here Three of Swords. Okay, Cancer. And then the outcome here for you is going to be the Ten of Swords. Okay, actually, I think this is pretty good news coming in here for Cancers. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Cancerian. Overall energy, Tower in reverse, current energy, Ten of Wands in the reverse position. This to me for you is pretty much letting go at this time of some sort of pain, because you got here Three of Swords being the center, right? Three of Swords is what you're dealing with. So I do feel like Cancers here are letting go of some pain in the next 24 hours. I'm not sure what this painful event is though, but I definitely feel like you're recognizing that it's time to let the Tower crash and burn. A lot of people dislike the Tower card in the tarot. For me personally, I love the Tower card. To me, the Tower card is the best card in the tarot deck because it's all about breaking down a shitty foundation that was never working, and it's time to build a much better foundation, right? It's time to build something more solid, more solidified, something more beautiful in our lives. So Cancer, I feel like for your next 24 hours, you're starting to let go of this pain because you're breaking down the Tower. You're letting go of the old foundation, the old ways of doing things, the old feelings and emotions you've had, and you're now giving yourself a clean slate to start something new. For example, Cancer, let's say that the Tower here is representing a job that you very much so disliked, and you walked away from that job and you let go. Well, guess what? Now you get to walk away from the pain and the suffering that maybe this job has brought you, and you get to start fresh and rebuild yourself and rebuild essentially a brand new career, right? Let's say this is about love. There was a painful relationship you went through. It sucked. It was a lot. Now, as you get to let go of that relationship and you let go of that Tower, you get to start new. You get to rebuild yourself. You get to become who you want to be now as a single Cancer, and you get to, invite yourself into or more so immerse yourself, into the new kinds of relationships you want to be a part of. So I feel like for your next 24 hours, Cancer, this is very much so the time where you're going to be shifting and changing and letting go of all these things that you don't want in your life anymore, so that you can start having a fresh slate, a clean slate, and a very brand new beginning. So of course, do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but that's what I see in store here for you for your next 24. I think you're getting ready here to break down the old foundation. At the end of the day, the old foundation could even represent the old way of thinking, right? Foundation sometimes in our lives could represent the way we think. Maybe you used to be a very negative thinker, or maybe you are currently a Cancer who's a very negative thinker, and you're saying to yourself, I want to revamp my foundation. So I want to be built on a foundation of where I think positive, where I take action with love, and where I'm doing everything I can to be living my best life. That could be happening here as well in terms of foundation. So I think it's a wonderful message. Love to see it for you. And with that being said, Cancer, very good. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water. We did also our air and our earth sign, going on into our fire sign now. We're going to go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. Let's see what's going on here for the Lions, baby. Messages here for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo people, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's in store here for you. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy here for you is going to be, well, we got here the Strength card. So you're definitely showing up here in your reading for sure. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got here the World in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the Lovers, and then looking at the outcome for Team Leo is going to be the 10 of Pentacles. So Leos, let's see what's up here for your next 24. What's going on here for you? Leo, Strength here, World in reverse. Let's talk about it. I definitely feel like you've been kind of holding back in terms of some sort of ending here, because World in reverse means that a situation in your life is up in the air, a cycle in your life is up in the air. So I feel like right now there's stuff that's up in the air for you, and you haven't really addressed it. You've kind of held yourself back, I think that, I don't want to say this is an ending. I don't think this is an ending. I think that things have just been left in the air, things have been left unclarified, if you will. It's like you kind of don't know where you stand right now. In a situation or with a person. All right. Looking at what you're dealing with, though, you are dealing with the Lovers. So this is regarding a situation or a person you care about. But I feel like I said recently, you haven't really been giving it too much thought, too much of your attention. You've kind of been withdrawn, whether emotionally, physically, or both. And with the outcome showing up here being the 10 of Pentacles, I think what's going to happen here for Leos in the next 24 hours is you're going to realize that even though things have felt weird lately between me and another person, or maybe if things have felt weird between you and a situation, you're starting to realize how important that person or situation is to you in your life. You're starting to remember how much you value this person or how much you value this situation. And with that being said, even though you've kind of been pulled back and detached from it lately, you're coming back and recognizing its significance and importance to you in your life. And with that being said, you're going to remember just how much you care. So I do feel like you're going to be taking direct action here in the next 24 hours to fix things and figure stuff out. So let's say, Leo, you and your partner lately have kind of just been in a weird spot. You've been really busy with work. They've been busy with other things or work. And it's like you both have kind of just been avoiding the fact that things have been a little weird, and you've kind of just been doing your own thing. They've been doing their own thing. It's like in the next 24 hours, you're going to realize like, this is my partner. I love him. Things have been odd lately. They've been kind of detached from me. I've been detached from them, but I love them. I care about them. That's the main, foundation of our relationship, is that we love one another. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do everything I can to reconnect. So I see you taking that action here to reconnect. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully this reading is making sense, because it's like if things have felt off between you and someone else, or between you and another situation, in the next 24 hours, it's like you're going to start remembering the premise of that person or of that situation. And it's that you love it. You love them, right? So you want to go ahead and make sure that you put yourself into a place where you start to feel close again, because you felt so distant. You're going to take action to really get close again to somebody here, or to get close to something here again, because you felt like you lost that for a while. All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, which is going to be the last sign here for the second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. So we finished up our first batch or second batch, going on to the last and final batch, the last 4 signs for today. We're going to jump back on into the air sign and have a look here at the Libra. So let's see what's going on here for the Libra, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? What's going to be showing up here for Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on, Libra? Interesting energy I'm feeling. I can't tell what I'm feeling exactly just yet, but let's go ahead and get 2 more shuffles and we'll see what's up. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Libra, overall energy here for you is going to be the King of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here possibly with a an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Knight of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Hermit in the reverse position. So coming on into your next 24 hours, let's see what's up here for you. King of Pents here, Knight of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles is kind of like the card of like, I'm stable, I'm comfortable, I'm sitting on top of all this abundance, I'm doing good, but I'm hearing the energy more so for you that you're doing good without somebody is what I see here for Libra. I feel like you're doing better without somebody, or you're cool, calm, collected, and good, being withdrawn from either a person or a situation, because what your current situation is Knight of Wands reversed, which represents that you're pulling back. So you feel happy without someone or something. Looking at what you're dealing with here, no communication, no contact. Knight of Swords reversed is like, we are not talking, we are not communicating, we are not taking action. And Hermit in reverse, it's about getting back into focusing on yourself rather than focusing on this situation. Interesting. By the way, Anna Maria, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Really, really appreciate that. So I feel for I feel for Libra in the next 24 hours. Your message here is pretty much about being away or detached from someone or something has brought me the abundance I'm looking for. And I don't know if it's necessarily a person. Could be like a toxic environment. It could be toxic people. It could very well likely be a job that you needed to get out of. But the more detached you are right now, the more you cut something out of your life, the more you feel like you're cool, calm, collected, and stable and grounded, okay? Is what I'm seeing for many of you. And like I mentioned, Hermit in reverse, you feel like you can come back into who you are. And the reason this is interesting, Hermit reversed here paired with the King of Pentacles in the upright, as I mentioned to you, Libra, I said you're coming back into who you are. Chances are the situation you were involved in might have made you feel like you couldn't be who you are. So sometimes that happens when we get involved in situations, whether they are toxic people, whether it is, you being in a place where you don't want to be, we can sometimes lose sight of who we truly are. And that might have been something you were involved in where you felt like you did lose sight of who you truly were. And now jumping into your next 24 hours, it's like, I feel so good that I can finally tap back into who I truly am. All right, which I think is a wonderful energy here too. Okay, so of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you tuning in, Libra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we finished up all the air signs here for today's daily reading. We're going to jump on into the earth sign now, and we're going to have a look here at Team Virgo. I believe it's Virgo. Hopefully it is. I'm pretty sure we have not done Virgos yet, right? Yep, we did Capricorn. We did Taurus as well, so we are on Virgo. Cool. So let's see what's going on here for the Virgos, baby. Let's see what's going on. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to go ahead and shuffle up one more time, and then we'll see what's in store here for you. Hopefully, all is looking well. Let's see what's going on for the Virgo gang. Virgo, overall energy here for you is going to be the 5 of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here potentially with an earth sign like a Taurus, a fellow Virgo, or a Capricorn. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Knight of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with, we have here the 2 of Wands in the upright, and then the outcome here for you is going to be the 6 of Cups in the reverse excuse me, in the reverse position. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little kink in my throat real quick. But regardless, jumping on in here into your next 24 hours, we got here the Five of Pentacles all the way to the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so you kind of feel left out. You know, Five of Pentacles is kind of the card that's always like, I feel left out in the cold, right? So you feel isolated from somebody right now, or from something. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here being the Two of Wands, you kind of chose a different path. You've chose a different direction for yourself. And I think that maybe other people didn't recognize or appreciate that path that you chose. This is giving me lone wolf energy, Virgo, where you definitely went down your own road. And Virgos are usually pretty much, even though you're not, a wolf, right? I think that you usually do get into some pretty big lone wolf energy though, right? Yeah, I can consider Virgos a lone wolf because they kind of do their own thing. You know, you're not going to catch a Virgo being much of a follower. I feel like anytime I see a Virgo, they're usually a leader at the end of the day. So you're kind of in this space where you chose your own path. And I think that maybe somebody didn't agree with it. Maybe somebody didn't want to be a part of it. And you know that the path you chose could be a path that's a little bit isolating. It could be heavily isolated for some of you, but it could be a little isolating, I feel, for the overall gist of you, right? And with the outcome here being the Six of Cups reversed, it's like you're acknowledging that by leaving behind what you left behind and by choosing the path you've chosen, you're going to be leaving other things behind, other things in the past, other people in the past. So for your next 24 hours, Virgo, I think that you've chosen a path that maybe other people didn't want to be a part of. And you knew that in doing so, you might lose people in the process. But I think that this is the most important thing to remember. No matter what path you take, if you're taking the right path for you, that's the only thing that matters. And remember too, in times of growth in our lives, we can't always take everybody with us. We can't. Not everybody's on our same vibrational resonance. Not everybody's on our same wavelength. It's literally impossible to carry everybody up to the top with you when you're the one going to the top. You know, everybody has to be in your vibrational resonance to keep on going with you, right? To keep on growing with you. So I feel for Virgos in the next 24 hours, you're just noticing that, yeah, the path I took, it's a little isolating and it sucks because I'm leaving other things behind. But I think that what you kind of needed was this message of clarity, I guess, to be reminded that you still made the right move, right? Even if you do leave people behind, you do leave situations behind, even if this path seems very isolating, if you're doing what you feel is right for you, you're doing the right thing and you're on the right path. Okay, Virgo? All right, my beautiful Virgo peeps. I hope that that was the clarification and validation that some of you needed to kind of help you out if you've kind of been a little bit indecisive lately, all right? All right, Virgos, much love to you. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, all the air signs are done. All the earth signs are done. Jumping back on into our water, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio gang. So let's see what's going on for the Scorpio, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 185 viewers that are in the chat currently, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're having a lot of fun here in today's daily reading. Really appreciate everybody who's out here. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what's going on. All right, that was a pretty fast shuffle here for you. Scorpio, overall energy here is going to be the Six of Wands. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Lovers. What you're dealing with, Scorpio, we have here the Page of Cups. And then the outcome for you is going to be the Three of Cups in the reverse position. So for Scorpios coming on into your next 24 hours, let's see what's up. Six of Wands here, all the way to the Lovers card. You definitely seem to be progressing in a pretty good direction right now with something that you really feel connected to. I think that if this is in terms of love, the relationship's getting spicy. The relationship's getting spicy, but why do I feel like you're keeping it on the down low? All right, this is going to be a couple different messages. The first message I see for Scorpio, I think that if you're in a relationship right now, things are moving good, they're in the right direction, things feel great, you and this person are happy, but Three of Cups reversed, you're not showing other people this relationship. It's kind of giving me the vibe here of keeping things low key, having a relationship on the down low, but it looks like an agreement between both parties. Not only is it more fun sometimes to have a secret relationship, but it's nice because there isn't drama. You don't got to deal with other people's bullshit, okay? Sometimes having your relationship go public too quickly, it can, really invite in a lot of drama from people in life that are very drama filled, all right? So I do see some Scorpios keeping a relationship on the down low. And if that's the case here for you, I think it's going to be moving in a pretty good direction relatively quickly. But the two of you are both on the same boat here for sure. So in terms of a secret relationship, I think it's a good thing for now. Eventually, you should open up about it to other people and make it public. But it feels like a good thing for now if it's both of you are like mutually agreeing to it. If you're not, then maybe it's a little weird, but if you're both mutually agreeing to it, to kind of stay out of the drama, it feels good, okay? So I can see that here for sure. Now, looking at another way to read this reading here for you, we got here the Six of Wands, we got here the Lovers. This is an energy right now of some Scorpios really out here doing their own thing and making them happy. I do feel like Scorpios right now are doing their thing, making themselves happy, but I would watch out for the people who are offering things to you at this time, because there might be people here, Scorpio, that aren't too happy that you're happy. This is kind of giving me the vibe here of people that are jealous, or the vibe here of people that want something to gain from you. So I would just say, don't be suspect of literally everybody. But what I will say for you, Scorpio, is if you're in a good position right now, if you have, a lot of success right now in your life, or if something's going really good for you and you're catching a bad or weird vibe from somebody, I would definitely say, try to isolate from those people, Like if you're catching a weird vibe from somebody right now, Scorpio, definitely don't be too open with what you say to them. Kind of keep your moves low key and keep your life low key, because, it doesn't matter how positive a person can show up sometimes in life, we can see through the bullshit. Especially being a water sign, our intuition tells us if somebody's authentic or fake. So if you're a Scorpio and you got good things going for you right now and you kind of feel someone's giving you a bad vibe, an evil eye, etc., just keep your personal business to yourself if you feel weird vibes with whoever or whomever those individuals may be, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our Scorpio. We're going to jump on into the Aries in just a sec. Ant, I thought you would be on vacation until after New Year's. I didn't know you'd still be on doing readings. Yeah, I only took off for Christmas. Did I take off for Christmas Eve too? I'm not sure if I did, but I took off for Christmas. I know that. Oh, wait, they were both on the weekend. There you go. Regardless, though, yeah. No, I'm good. I'm going to be here all the way until moving into the new year. I haven't taken any vacations yet. I actually have not taken any vacation in 2022, which I cannot wait for 2023. But I'm also in the process right now where it's like, I had an apartment to pay for, so I'm doing everything I can right now financially to make sure that I can save up money, because I do have a very nice trip that I'd like to plan for myself and my girlfriend for 2023. So that's right now. So that's what's in the works right now in terms of saving. I want to save up for that. And, when we end up having that vacation, it'll be nice and wonderful. So right now I'm on work mode. I'm doing my thing, trying not to take too many days off, trying to just, set myself up for that nice vacation for 2023. So yeah, in terms of that, I will be here. I don't think there will be any kind of vacations coming soon until I take that big one. All right though, guys. So we finished up all the air, the water, not the fire, the air, the water, and the earth. Now jumping on into our fire signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aries gang. Okay, Aries, so sorry. I know you guys were like, Ant, I cannot believe that I'm last. We are never last. I know, baby. I know, but we got you right now. We're going to go ahead and do your reading and close off the daily. All right, so what do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on? Team Aries, we're going to have ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. By the way, Pam, thank you for the $10 donation. Really, really appreciate that. Taking a look here at your current energy, Aries, we have here the King of Wands. What you're dealing with, we got the Seven of Cups. And then the outcome here for you is going to be the King of Swords in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for the Ram fam. Aries, for your next 24 hours, we have here the the Page of Swords reversed to the King of Wands in the upright position. I feel for you, Aries, you're kind of in the space right now where you are ignoring something, because Page of Swords reversed is kind of the card of like ignoring a situation, not paying too much attention. I feel like what you're not paying too much attention to is what you're dealing with here, which is the Seven of Cups. So Aries, you got a lot going on right now, but I feel like you're very focused on one thing and one thing only. And that's also a King of Wands, by the way. The King of Wands here is, if you can look at the card, right? If you see the guy, we have this man who's on the throne and he's super focused on the staff, right? He's super focused on the wand. So I feel like that's pretty much kind of representing what's going on here for you moving into your next 24 hours. You're not focused on all the other stuff. You're focused on one thing and one thing only. I feel like you got your mind here fixated on something, Aries. Looking at the outcome here being the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse here says that you're in a space right now where you don't really want to give your discipline to anything else but this one thing. You don't really want to give your attention to anything else but this one thing. What is this one thing? What is this one thing? What is going on here for you, Aries? I'm not sure necessarily if this one thing is love, like a person, or if it's some sort of transformation or some sort of goal or motivational thing that you have going on right now. But you seem to be really zeroed in and locked in on one thing and one thing only. Hey, at the end of the day, I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as it's temporary, right? Because it's important to make sure we have the balance of all things in our lives. It's important to make sure we don't, get too involved in one thing and miss out on our other priorities. But if you have if you're tunnel visioned, if you're locked in on something right now and you're kicking ass and you're doing great and you're doing fantastic, Aries, there's literally nothing wrong with that, okay? My best advice for the Aries is let's say right now this King of Wands is representing a goal. Maybe you've been working on a goal, it's been super successful, you've been banging it out, you've been going crazy in a good way, and things have been working out fantastically for you. Then keep that as your main focus. Do whatever you can to keep on seeing the success and the growth that you're looking forward to. But of course, though, at some point in time, you are going to have to deal with all the other stuff, 7 of Cups, that you got going on in life. So it's nice sometimes to kind of ignore the rest of life and stay fixated on one thing that's going amazing. But my advice would be at some point, return back to the land of all the other stuff that you got going on, okay? Now, like I said, I'm not sure, Aries, how this will resonate to you. It's like a really general reading. I feel like I couldn't get much specifics out of it, so I'm not sure if it's going to apply to you. And if it doesn't resonate, please know it's totally okay if it's not your story. Do not worry about it. It's totally fine. But if it does happen to resonate to you, my advice would just be like, hey, kick ass right now, whatever you're focused on. Put all your investment into it, make it happen, have a lot of success, but make sure to just pull yourself back as well at some point in time when you're ready to focus on the other things that need your attention as well, okay? Because too much of one thing or too much of something doesn't always make it a good thing, right? So always keep that in mind, okay? All right, my beautiful Aries peeps, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. But with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, if it does resonate, please do let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to everybody that comes out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You're super duper appreciated. Today's daily was super fun, y'all. Thank you for coming out. Of course, if you're here and you can drop a like, that would be awesome. For anybody here that's new to the channel, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibe, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It would be gratefully appreciated. By the way, thank you so much, Sandra, for subscribing to the channel. Really, really appreciate that, my love. Thank you so much. But of course, if you're new here, consider subscribing. That would be super awesome. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. I want to give you guys just a quick update. Coming up to tomorrow for Friday, I'm going to have the weekend read tomorrow as usual. Aquarius, I know, will be up tomorrow. I'm not sure about Pisces. Those are the last 2 remaining signs for January 2023. I'm going to try to squeeze Pisces in to get it uploaded. If not, it'll probably be uploaded Monday. I know Pisces, I know you're not going to want it to be uploaded that late, so I'm going to try to see what I can do to get both videos out. If I don't upload any monthly videos tomorrow, then they'll both probably come out next week. So I'm not sure yet how that's going to go. There might be a monthly video tomorrow. There might not be. It might just be the weekend read. So I got to figure that out, but I'll let you guys, you guys will figure it out tomorrow, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do to try to get those videos out quickly, all right? So just hang in there, Aquarius and Pisces. I'm going to try to get your videos out relatively quick for your January readings, okay? So just bear in there with me and I'll get them out as quickly as I can, okay? All right, though, guys. With that being said, though, I'm not sure if there's anything else. Well, actually, yes, there is. Thank you, by the way, everybody who sent in donations. Really really appreciate that. I want to say a proper thank you for the individuals who did donate to me today. I really appreciate it. You know, it's never something that you guys have to do, but I really appreciate those of you that do. It helps out a lot more than you know. So thank you for your generosity. Okay. And of course, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to my moderators for always doing such a lovely job moderating the chat and just being really cool. Thank you guys. And thank you for everybody in general. You guys are always really cool as always. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all being here. But anyways, have a happy Thursday to everybody. I'm super drained after today's reading. I'm going to go get myself a nice nap and enjoy the rest of my day, but I'm wishing you all well, and I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your day too. So guys, take care, have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you all in the next video. Much love to the Soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all, and peace.